Well, hello there. Ladies, gentlemen, those who are not so sure, Cass Piper Cassidy coming at you from the kitchen. Very boring, as usual. I have been thinking maybe, of getting out and about and doing some videos outside. The weather has been terrible and I haven't been asked. You know what it's like getting all the equipment out there. But anyway, folks, today is going to be an entertaining episode nonetheless, I hope, because we're going to be looking at a very special pipe. A bit of housekeeping before that though. I am smoking a Eldritch. So it's Chris Kelly. You guys are all very familiar with Eldritch pipes, I'm sure. Just get the light to shine on this a bit better. But it's a beautiful strawberry. What makes this a bit special is it's 9mm. It's quite, I don't know whether, I'm sure if you got in touch with him and asked him to make you a 9mm, he would, but I know most of his pipes simply aren't 9mm. Beautiful pipe. Beautiful, beautiful pipe. If you haven't already seen what Chris Kelly is capable of, aptly named Eldritch pipes, you want to see some of the, inspirational looking things. You wouldn't know whether to smoke them or use them as a prop in some kind of Cthulhu Dawn sci-fi. Some of them are outrageous, but really beautiful, beautiful pipes. He's a man of talent, for sure, and where he gets the idea. There's one called the Bone Crawler. I think it's Bone Crawler. Unique. Looks like a rib cage or something. There's all sorts of kind of H.P. Lovecraft, kind of Lovecraftian, as they say, designs. And then you've got his normal, like Dr. Silence or the reading pipe or whatever it's called, where it's like a... just check it out. I'll leave a link in the bucket. Fantastic pipes. And I hear he will be at the 2022 pipe show in Nottingham coming up. Is it September or August? I can't remember, but I'm sure you can Google it. Anyway. In this pipe I am smoking Dark Flake Aromatic. This is a blend which I had a bit of trouble with whenever I first smoked it. I didn't really like it. Same with 1792, and I suppose they are similar in that it's very kind of strong dark-fired leaf. So if you're not used to or you don't like your Kentucky's dark-fired, then maybe you're not going to like this. It's full on. Kind of a medium to strong flavor wise, but definitely in the nicotine department, strong, and in the all else, it's all round strong. Apart from it, the flavor isn't too over the top. The topping for the first half of the bowl will sublimate, as they say, the tobaccos. But yeah, you're left with good, strong Kentucky throughout the rest of the bowl. There's no acrid taste at the end of the bowl either, which is lovely. Which is hard to avoid sometimes with the dark-fired blends. I find anyway, in my opinion. Too much talking, not enough chooching. So, yeah. The pipe we're going to talk about today is very special. Whenever I was in hospital, I was I perceived myself to be I was in a very vulnerable position. A lot of my friends got together and tried to cheered me up with that they thought, let's get Cass a gift to cheer him up, and they all put in some money and commissioned a pipe from Chris Shaw, BJV pipes. And it's beautiful. But let me smoke a bit of this. We'll have a word from our sponsors, and then we'll take a look at the pipe. Welcome back, folks. Okay, so I think the topping on the dark flake is meant to be, well, it's a Lakeland, but specifically it's maple, licorice, and tonka bean, which was why I liken it to the 1792 flake or cob plug. Incidentally, if you're a fan of 1792 flake and you haven't tried cob plug, it's the plug version of 1792. You owe it to yourself to try it. It's like a really smooth version of 1792. In my opinion, it's a bit smoother. Ah, this is beautiful though. So, as I was explaining before, my buddies got together, bought me a pipe, commissioned it from BJV. It's a little unique. Let's have a look. So, got BJV pipes. We BJV badge. I got some stickers as well, as with all the BJV pipe. He sends out some stickers. Sorry, I'm thirsty. And beautiful, beautiful pipe. So, Chris Shaw knew, Bubba knew that I had not a pot shape in my collection. Look at the grain on that though. Just look at that grain. So he suggested to the guys that it should be a pot. Lovely. Hang on, I'll get some light. Lovely bird's eye on the bowl rim. Lovely pot, obviously. It's a shotgun pot. It's a silver, nickel, I believe. The real shotgun shell. Accept no imitations, if you know what I mean, folks. I'm sure you do. Real shotgun shell. And that's a faux amber kind of stem. As always, wonderfully machined and drilled to perfection. Smokes like a dream. What can I say? It's a BJV, so you're guaranteed quality. Also, and very, I mean, check, just the prices are unbelievable. The also he uses the Eldritch material, which is a type of nylon, I believe. Very, very soft. The softest acrylic you will find. It's like, you couldn't compare it to vulcanite, but it is just as nice in the mouth, just as soft. I'd rather have this than a vulcanite stem. It's just as soft without all the bullshit of having to look after the vulcanite or trying to avoid direct sunlight and having to lube it up occasionally with just to keep it safe. What a beautiful pipe. So yeah, thanks again to all the buddies who put their hard-earned cash together and bought me this lovely pipe. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I was nearly forgetting. Complete with a spunky cock. There's the BJV normal skull symbol, and then there's a spunky cock. Because those are the types of friends I have. Thanks, guys. I'll never forget you. Always have this spunky cock pipe in my collection. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's up for doing it. If any of you guys fancy a spunky cock pipe from BJV, I'm sure it could be arranged. I don't know if it's a stamp he's got, but I think he carved it. You can certainly ask and see if that's what you're into. So, yeah. Other news, the peace accord's been going well. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Particularly enjoyed that last blend, the most recent video that went up. We had some Bill Bailey Balkan mixture. Absolutely phenomenal blend. So a lot of Chris's blends have been Balkans, and it's a good job we all enjoy them. I think we've got one more of Chris's to go. Then we still have a cigar blend of Mark's to go. And then at some point we'll be doing a peace accord with a guest. I believe it's Sandro will be coming on with us, our Italian friend, the maestro, in order to review the Dark Strong from Peter Heinrich, which is the same blend as Orlick Dark Kentucky. A lot of people will tell you it isn't, but it is. So there. What was I going to say? Yeah, there's been a couple of things as well maybe I should address, although it has already been addressed in the peace accord. I'm not going to name names, but you all know who I'm talking about. Somebody's been trans hating and homosexual bashing. If everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but when it comes to actually coming out with, very hateful stuff, keep that to yourself, maybe. Maybe the YTPC isn't the place for that kind of shit. And that's what it is, shit. The person who mentioned this, is a prolific YTPC poster. He's making a video a day basically now, which is, I don't watch them, but I occasionally pop on and just to see. And yeah, he's making all these, and he's saying that he's being deplatformed now and all this bullshit. It's not even worth the time. So yeah, I mean, like I say, freedom of speech, I'm all for that, but that's too far. That's not included in freedom of speech. Calling for the genocide of a certain class because of their sexual orientation or how they feel about their bodies, that's a bit too far. It's a bit too far. And all the people in the comments who just kind of ignored what he said or even backed him up on it, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. And go ahead and unsubscribe from my channel if you feel that way. I'm not exactly, and it's got nothing to do with politics, let me preface it, but I'm not exactly a left libertarian, whatever, or left liberal, whatever you want to call it. I would class myself more as a classical libertarian. So it's got nothing to do with politics. I have my gripes with some of the, like Bill C-16 in Canada, for example, which is making it hate speech if you don't use the right pronouns. So that kind of thing kind of gets on my gripe, but it's a personal issue. If somebody respectfully asks me to, to call them she or her or they or them, I will respectfully do that if I have respect for the person. And I certainly don't want the government involved, saying that it's hate speech and I could be going to prison with a fine if I don't do it. That's just unnecessary. But the whole, your opinion on it, keep it to yourself. If it's so vile, I mean, when did you decide to be a heterosexual? That's the question I would ask this person. At what point in your life did you decide, I'm going to be heterosexual? You didn't, did you? You just were. And that's the same for anyone else. They just are. They just are. And it's not going to be the same as you all the time, is it? No. Because the world is full of different people with different opinions. And you got to live among us. You got to live alongside. We got to get along, folks. So grow up. Change your opinions. Or fuck off. Better yet. I'm surprised the channel's still up. Nobody's complained about it. Yeah. But then, you know, who cares? I've unsubscribed the person in question. You do what you want, guys. But like I say, if you hold those opinions, I would like it if you just unsubscribe from me. I'm happy enough. And on that note, folks, we will leave it there. But look, sorry, I won't leave it there, because that's a bit miserable. Let's talk about something positive, shall we? So, Nottingham Pipe Show, coming up. We'll end on that. Let me find out exactly when it is for you. I see. 2022 Nottingham Pipe Show UK. Organised by our good friend Tommy. The biggest events planned for Nottingham 2022. UK Pipe Show 2022. Let's see. Here we go. It's actually on Reddit. 12 p.m. Sunday the 11th of September. That falls on a Sunday, if I remember I'm saying. I think it is, yep. So the tables so far: Asquith Pipes, Northern Briars, Blakemore Briars, GQ Tobaccos, H Pipes, and Eldritch, Chris Kelly. So it'd be worth going to see all those. There will be more. Those are just the ones on the poster for now anyway, so far. It would be great to see you all there. It's Nottingham, Canal House, Canal Street, Nottingham. It would be great. Sunday, 11th of September. Did I just read that out? 12 p.m. Sunday, 11th of September, and then try and figure out whether it was on a Sunday? I think I did. Yeah. So, folks, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go finish this pipe. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. What day are we on? I'm back to work, so it's still hard for me to know what day I'm on, because I'm doing a phased return, which is like 3 days a week. I know, pathetic, eh? What I'm doing is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then having 5 days off. Before Monday. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Have a good rest of your week. I'll try not to leave 2 or 3 weeks before my next video this time. I'm sorry, it's just getting back to work and everything. Adjusting. I'll try and make a video at least every couple of weeks. Speak to you soon, folks. Toodle pip.